Hello, welcome to my Decadent Life. My name is Jennifer. If you have not been to my channel before, thank you so much for being here today. This video is going to be all about the new Ilia liquid powder eye tints. I am joining you with an undone face. Normally I would film my intro at the end, but I am 8 days postpartum with my new little girl. Cosette is her name, and she is just on the other side of my room with my mother-in-law, and she just nursed, fell asleep, but of course it takes me a little bit of time to get set up. So I thought, instead of making things complicated for me with editing, we're just gonna roll right in. And I am just going to do my best to be as efficient as possible because I really want to get this video up. And I don't want her to get mad while we're doing it. I hear her a little bit right now, but my mother-in-law is absolutely amazing. My daughters are in like the best hands possible. I'm so lucky that she was able to come. She does not live nearby, and I was not as fortunate to have her here with my first daughter because she was so far overdue. My first daughter was 2 weeks overdue, and then with my second one, we planned for her to be to be overdue. So my mother-in-law planned her trip accordingly, and then this time it worked out as well that she got here a few days after the baby was born. I'm very thankful to have her here. So I am wearing the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint on my face today, and there has been a lot of discussion on whether or not you can get adequate sun protection from this product using this product alone. There's a lot of good information out there that tells us in order to get adequate sun protection, you need a quarter to a half, I believe, of a teaspoon to cover your face, and or that might be neck and décolleté, but depending on the size of our face and, you know, different things like that. So there is a little bit of leeway there. So in order to use that much product, the idea is that this would go so unbelievably fast. Now, Ilia commented on a video I had posted, and I will link that above. This is the Ilia versus the Kosas, the tinted oil. And here is what they said. My Decadent Life, sorry for the delay. Yes, to get a little technical, the effective skin dosage per monograph is 2 millimeters per cm to the 2, the little guy to the 2. 1 drop of our Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 formula is 37 milligrams. So 1/4 to a half of a dropper should be plenty for coverage. Now, if you're going to be out in the sun all day, we recommend boosting your SPF coverage with something like our Radiant Translucent Powder SPF 20. And I would say too, if I'm going to the beach or the zoo with my kids and I'm not going to wear a hat, I would absolutely use like something then like underneath, probably this. And then I would also bring my Fab, what is it called? It's like the Fabulous, the Zinc It Over, the spray, so you can reapply. I did shake this up really good. I emptied the dropper and then I sucked a whole dropper up, and I will insert the picture right over here of what a full dropper looks like. And I did put a full dropper on just because I wanted to get like a visual of what I am typically using compared to what a full dropper is. So I would say I'm probably using 1/4 to a half of a dropper full when I'm applying it, because I usually use a different sunscreen on my neck and my chest. I use my spray sunscreen for that. And so I would say about half of what I had in my hand is what covered my face comfortably. And I didn't just keep like smushing it all over my face. I did like blend it down my neck, so I didn't just waste it today. So since sunscreen actually has to be like FDA certified as opposed to how a lot of other cosmetic claims do not have to be, I would be surprised if they were putting out falsified information. And if they have formulated this to be concentrated to a certain amount of like dosage, I would believe that I feel like Ilia wouldn't be just lying to us. So I am not here to tell anybody that they're, you know, right or wrong when it comes to this, but I just wanted to put this information out there so you can make your own kind of decision. So I am wearing this today on my face, and then I have just powdered it. I'm also wearing the Ilia lip oil in Tahiti. I really like this color. This is such a comfortable lip product. Has no smell, so if you're really sensitive to smell, I think you would really like this one as well. And then I just have the Lavina bronzer. I have the Beauty Counter New Winter Warmth Highlighter. That is not out just yet, but it is coming, and it's not necessarily a secret anymore from what I understand. So hopefully I'm sharing that with you now. I have some eyebrows on, and then I did set my eyelids with my Ilia Peer eyelid primer, and I do have a little bit of powder on. So I have 3 colors and I am in love with them all. The first one I want to show you is Fresco. Here is what the packaging looks like. They have this beautiful purple kind of package now. The first color is Fresco, and this seems to be a pretty popular one. It is this gorgeous taupe, and these are all sort of, I believe, metallic is the idea. And then the second one, I'm dying about this color because I have been loving lavender shades. This is the color Dim, and it looks like that. I don't have it like there. It looks like that. And then the next color is Mythic, and this is a beautiful like rose gold. It looks like that. So that is all 3 of them swatched. I did purchase these with my own money. I did not get these sent to me. I do want to go ahead and show you again the Sunstone color from Beauty Counter. This comes in their Winter Warmth with the highlight. Because I kind of was thinking that these are going to make a really good companion. It's this color down here. So I will not use this today, but I think on a daily basis, I would like to incorporate that color with these guys right over here because I think they're really pretty. So I have not played with these very much. You're getting my first impression. I think I want to do Fresco and Dim probably, and I'm really not 100% sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm thinking Fresco in my crease and Dim on my lid. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply. There, now we're super close and personal. So a lot of times people like to use their fingers. I hate using my fingers to apply any sort of eyeshadow, really honestly any kind of makeup. If you've been watching me for a while, you've probably heard that. So this is a Real Techniques. This is just probably one of their limited edition brushes that you probably can't get anymore, but I bet you can get something almost exactly like this from them still. From what I understand, this sets pretty quick, like you got about 15-ish seconds to work with it. All right. I'm going to just brush the excess off. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this fluffy brush with nothing on it and brush through that top part. So I feel like that did grab pretty fast. And then I'm going to just take, okay, yeah, that set pretty fast. I might need to do a little something to sort of blend. I'm going to just put a little bit more of that color on the back of my hand and pick it up. Oh, that's interesting. It changes color when it sets down. Okay, I'm back. So baby Cosette does not like getting her diaper changed, so I couldn't really tell if it was diaper changing business or if she was mad because she was hungry, but either way I did just nurse her a little bit more again. So now let's see if I can just get a little bit more product again and see if I can't just soften this edge, because I feel like I just got a little wild when I was putting that on. But this truly is kind of a first impression. I have swatched these a little and dabbed them on my eyes, but I essentially got these on Tuesday, last week Tuesday, and had a baby on Wednesday, so I haven't been wearing much makeup. In fact, I have been wearing some cream shadows, but I've been wearing mostly my Beauty Counter one. And then I also like to just throw on these Thrive Cosmetics, but I don't have their new colors. And these are so much more of like a brightener, the color that I have. They have a taupe one now that I think I would like. Okay, but that seems a little softer to me right here. I think I still see a little bit of an edge. But, okay, I think that that's much, much better. Now I'm just going to take Dim. This is that lilac-y color, and I'm just gonna, I guess, pop a little bit of that onto my lid, and then I guess maybe I'll take like a flat little concealer brush and just sort of pat that in. I'm gonna take just a little bit more and pat that in. All right. Let's try together on the other eye and see how I do on the other eye. So we're gonna take Fresco again. And I think this time I'm gonna do a little less product than I did last time. And gently blend up. There. Oh yeah. That's more what I'm talking about. Sometimes you do just gotta, like, you know, play a little to learn how you're gonna like a product. I'm gonna take just a little bit more and put it on my hand again. I just feel like you can kind of dab it into the brush. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing when I'm sort of dabbing it into the brush. And because I still want them to sort of seem like the same look, because obviously I'm going to take some pictures, I'm going to feather it up a little bit more. It's just a softer edge than I have here. And I feel like that works pretty good. And then we'll just go in with dim. I'm going to put just a little bit more on because I did feel like I needed just a little bit. I had to go back twice. And pat, pat, pat. And totally you could use your finger, but I just don't like using my fingers. I don't really know why. I just don't, you know. And then I'm going to blend a little bit again. And I'm just going to kind of feather that up. Oh yeah. So here's where I just got like a little bit more product. And this just looks a little bit softer, a little bit more natural. But of course that's just, I mean, you know, the first time and the second time already improving. I'm going to put a little bit of Mythic in this inner corner. And because it happens fast, I'm going to just kind of go back and forth blending. I probably should have just done one and then the other, but it's crazy. They do feel powdery. I wish I could just soften this edge. I wonder if I just blended and blended and blended, or if it's like really determined. It's really pretty. Oh, there, it's getting a little softer, I think. There, it feels a little softer, I think. Take a tiny bit more Fresco and just see if I can't get them to meet somewhere in the middle. Yeah. I almost just want to like do this side a little bit more because now that I buffed it off, I want to like make sure it doesn't look patchy. There. I feel like I want to put like a little bit of Fresco underneath my eye, but I probably don't have the right brush. Let me look. Okay, so I found this Sonia Keshuk. It's like this little, kind of like a little pencil brush. So let's see if I can just dab a little on the back of my hand again. And we'll take this brush and I'll just apply it like eyeliner. Oh yeah, that totally works. There. So that is my first impression. I love cream shadows. I don't know why. I don't know that this is any easier or harder than a shadow palette, but chances are I will use these with some powder shadows, and I'm not going to get into how that works today, obviously. I'm going to put a little bit of the Ilia mascara on. This is their limited lash mascara. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Thrive Cosmetics. I just love their formula. I've also been enjoying the Hourglass one, and I have been enjoying the Kosas one. This is not a tubing mascara. It is a traditional mascara, but I love the silicone-y kind of wand. I love the little grabbers, so I love to like stretch them out and then twist it around the other way and kind of do the fluffiness, and then do this, stretch them out a little bit, twist them around the other way to do the fluffiness. This really is a great mascara. I feel like I get more length and definition where the Ilia probably is overall a little more volumizing. They would probably make a great pair. You could do that length and then do a coat of the Kosas. And I feel like this is super appropriate because this is such a like mom makeup look for me. I'm gonna try to stay my butt home as much as I can with this brand new baby, but we did have to go to the doctor a couple days ago, and we did go see our chiropractor. And there just are a few appointments and things that you need to get out to. And I like to have a little bit of makeup on. I know it doesn't matter. Nobody gives a crap. But I just feel good when I'm leaving the house, just to feel a little bit more put together. So that's just kind of how it works best for me. So here's both eyes with mascara. So this product retails for $28. You know that is expensive for one shadow. But I feel like you get quite a bit in here. You're gonna get 3.5 mils, and for a liquid product like that, yeah, the Beauty Counter one is 2.5. So you are getting 1 more mil of product. And I have Fresco, which is described as taupe brown with silver shift. That's the first one I showed you. Dim, which is described as gray lavender with pink and purple pearl. I would agree. And Mythic, which is so pretty too, soft rose gold and pink pearl. So I had just done a little bit of that in that inside, but I think that they're all three going to go together really well. So I do like these. I'm excited to keep playing with them. They feel dry, like they feel like not so much like I have powder on my lids, but like I put something liquid on my face and it dried down. So I don't know, you know, if you're a texture person, maybe that might feel weird to you. I also think that it might be hard to like incorporate so many shades at once. This might be a little bit more of a one and done or a two and done kind of product, but that's pretty cool. Like I said, especially for me with like mom makeup right now, that's all right. So it does say, glides like a cream, dries like a powder. This liquid eyeshadow swipes on effortlessly and instantly locks in place without creasing. I do not anticipate this to crease at all. Sweep the cushiony wand along your eyelid for a bold metallic payoff, or gently blend out with more diffused wash. Crafted with skin smoothing horse chestnut flower and antioxidant-rich honocchial magnolia bark extract for 99% natural water-based formula that doesn't crease or budge. We believe they are best used on their own, however they can be worn underneath the necessary eyeshadow palette. So you could add, like you could do your lid color and then add a crease color on the top of it. And then that might prevent you from struggling like I did today. But again, I didn't struggle on this side at all. And I felt like it also was fine under my eye. And they said you do not need an eye primer, but I almost always put something on my eyelids because I want to feel smoothed out or evened out around my eyes, if that makes sense. And they talk about wear time depending on if your lids are drier or oilier. I have pretty oily lids, but I just would be super surprised if that felt like that got creasy. Sets in about 10 to 15 seconds, yeah. And like you can tell here, this is where I kept piling that product up, and it did dry pretty fast. So one of the things maybe I would do is just actually take the applicator and apply it directly to the tip of my brush if I wanted to do it that way. It would just save you like an extra step. So this is vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, fragrance-free, synthetic dye-free, 99% natural. And one more peek at the swatches. This is the Beauty Counter one down here. So I actually think these two are going to look all really pretty together. But that is what they look like right there. It's incredible just how much they dry. So if you're thinking that these are going to be sticky at all, no, they are absolutely not going to be sticky at all. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, and I would also appreciate a like, and I would love a comment. Let me know if you were interested in any of the above. I kind of wondered if anybody was curious as to what makeup I took with me to the hospital for my delivery. I feel like I had a pretty good setup, and I actually ended up only using about half of it. But when we like left with our baby, I just felt so like put together, and it was so easy and simple to do. Also, if anybody is interested in any like postpartum and or like breastfeeding chit chat, kind of get ready with me, I'd be interested in doing something like that too. However, I know that I have marketed this as such a makeup channel. It's truly where my passion is, but I know that there might be a little bit of room for some baby and lifestyle stuff as well. So if anybody is interested in that, please go ahead and let me know. Be on the lookout. I am going to be filming the Aether Beauty, the Ametrine, I believe is the one I got. The little 4-quad palette coming soon as well. So be on the lookout for that. And then keep up with me over on Instagram, Jennifer's My Decadent Life. Much easier for me to keep up to date, you know, when I'm just snuggling baby and we're nursing in the recliner. It's easy for me to do some updates over there. So thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.